Not sure how to use social media for your business? Are you afraid to make a fool of yourself in front of your friends and family, or worse, forever ruin your social reputation? Well, have no fear. Today I want to talk to you about the do's and don'ts of social media and show you how to use it the right way for your business. Before we get started, make sure you hit the bell and you subscribe to our channel so you get notified when new episodes become available here every Wednesday.
All about helping you go from passion to profits in your coaching business.
Hi there, Coach. It's Carolin here, and today I want to talk to you about social media. Maybe you're already a social media pro, but maybe you're watching this video right now because you're not quite sure how to use it the right way. Maybe you're already out there promoting yourself and the work that you do, but it's taking a lot of your time and you feel like there's a lot of work going into it, but not a lot coming back at you. And that's the biggest complaint that we get from people, is that they spend a lot of time on social media creating content, trying to make it work, but it's not resulting in more clients and money in their business. So I want to give you some very specific tips and tricks you can implement immediately in your business to help you save time and at least double or triple the effectiveness of your social media efforts today. As a coach or consultant, there are 5 platforms that I want you to focus on the most. And those platforms are Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, YouTube, and Instagram. Let's talk about each of them. The first 2 tips I have for you really go for all the social media platforms. Number 1 is to try to create what I call omnipresence, which means that you seem to be everywhere all the time. When you're creating a video or a post or an image, share it on Instagram, put it on LinkedIn, on Facebook, on Twitter, and everywhere else you want this to be, which creates you being everywhere all the time, and people will see you in all these different places, and that will make you so much more memorable. Tip number 2 is to market using stories of your own life. When you market your business using stories of your own life, it's not only authentic, but it's real and people believe it. You want them to follow you because they're interested in what you're doing. So share your personal life, share your love life, share your kids, things about your body and your health. And it doesn't matter what your niche is, this works no matter what. The next do I have for you on social media is to have a consistent call to action. When you're putting content out there, you're always doing that so that people find your online sales funnel. And if you don't know anything about online sales funnels, that's okay. Watch one of my episodes on our YouTube channel that will explain to you exactly how to build your online sales funnel for your business. A consistent call to action might be, now it's time for you to go watch my webinar. Now it's time for you to go download my guide or join my group. Always give people a next step so you can capture their information and later on turn them into paying clients. The next do is to be consistent no matter what. One thing people get discouraged by is when they get no engagement. You get no likes, you get no comments, and you feel like nobody's actually watching or reading anything, right? But what's most important here is the consistency, because the social media platforms know how consistent you are, and they're testing how valuable your content is on their platform. So the first time you post something, you don't get the engagement, that's okay, do it again. On your business page on Facebook, for example, you should be posting at least 3 times a week. Video is even better. Facebook Lives are great too. And when the social media platforms see that you are a content creator and you're adding value consistently, they will push your content up more people will see it, and over time, more engagement will happen for you on your channel as well. The next do is something you can easily do every time you put new content on social media, and that is to come back to your content over the next couple of hours or even days after you post it. Again, your success on social media comes from engagement, comes from comments, comes from likes, comes from shares. So when you're putting content out there and somebody comments on it, reply to them. Ask questions in the comments. Try to push your content up over time and even ask people to comment below. You might put a post out there that says, what do you think about it? Do you agree or do you disagree? Maybe it's a poll. So by creating this engagement and actually asking people to interact with your content and again, share it, comment, and like it, your stuff will be seen by a lot more people, and that happens over time. So make sure whenever you put content on social media, you come back to it later and you answer questions and you comment again and you push content out there consistently. The next do I have for you is again all about engagement, and that is engagement when it comes to your Facebook lives or your videos. One thing you should do very consistently is ask people to comment below. You might say, drop a 1 below in the comments if you agree with this. Give me some hearts right now if you really love this content. So actually tell people what you want them to do with your content and how you want them to engage with it to drive more comments and again, push your information and push your content out there even more. The next do I have for you is to use chatbots. Email marketing is still the #1 way to communicate with your community and with your clients. However, open rates have been declining and are projected to continue to decline in the future. So how do we combat that? Well, with chatbots. With chatbots, you're able to actually speak with your market and reach people and have them see your messages so much more frequently than with email. A very simple tool for you to use is ManyChat. And with ManyChat, you can actually set up entire sequences of messages that go out over time and help you automate the entire process. The last do I have for you right now is something you can do immediately, and that will help you save time and actually prepare and plan for your social media efforts. Now think about all the topics you could be writing about and you could be posting about, and categorize them into 2 different buckets. Bucket #1 is your lifestyle, and bucket #2 is your how-tos. And now come up with 10 how-tos and 10 lifestyle pieces that you can pick and choose from and put your social media content together. Let's talk about the don'ts. The #1 do not do on social media is to spam people. This should go without saying, but there's still people out there who spam on social media. I get spam messages every single week. And what happens is that people message me on Facebook, for example, and they don't even know who I am. Do you want to buy this? Have you tried this essential oil? Would you like to buy my coaching program? Well, no, I don't even know who you are. So it comes across really badly. Don't do it. The next thing you do not want to do is mass tag people in an effort to get more people to see your post. You can tag a few friends or people who are actually in your post, but don't tag people that have nothing to do with your content. Don't mass chat people. Don't add people to a group chat if they have nothing to do with your content or they haven't asked to receive anything from you. Don't make that mistake, because what can happen to you then is people either unfriend you or they block you and you've lost them forever. It also can really damage your reputation and you don't want to be there. The next thing you don't need to do on social media is to pressure yourself to put content out there every single day. What I've learned is that quality is the most important thing on Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and all the other channels. Again, the social media engines look for engagement. They look for quality. They want to see how many people like your posts, how many people comment on it. So when you create content, really think about adding value and choose quality over quantity. That's also good for you because it lets you off the hook a little bit and allows you to post only when you feel truly inspired. And the last tip I have for you, and a big don't, is to not let social media suck you in. What you want to realize about social media is that many people use it as a way to promote themselves, and it's not real. So when you're spending a lot of time on it, reading posts and consuming all this information, it can really derail you and distract you from your own goals. So do yourself a favor, get in, do what you need to do, get out, be present, and live in reality. And now I would love to hear from you. Do you love social media? Do you hate it? What has been preventing you from using social media effectively for your business? In the comments below, let me know and let's have a conversation. And now I have something really special for you. I want to give you our social media checklist, including all the do's and all the don'ts for your coaching or consulting business. Down below in the description is a link. Simply click that link right now and download your checklist and get started on social media the right way. As always, stay focused on your goals because I believe that you are meant to bring your passions to the world. Don't be shy, go use social media, have fun, and make it work for you. If you liked the episode, give me a like, subscribe to our channel, share it with your friends, and then come back again next week. Thank you so much for watching and take care. From Passion to Profits Live, our big annual event for coaches and consultants, is happening this October in New York City. Discover the insider secrets of the millionaire coaches, network with the stars, and learn from the best. Do you want a ticket? For more info, go to FromPassionToProfitsLive.com. You don't want to miss it.